Hey guys, as you can see, I did my brows and I applied my foundation already. So we're going to go in with eyes, and I'm going to use my NYX eyeshadow base to set my lids. And this is in the color, sorry, let's see, and I think is this in the color Skin Tone, yes. So this is in the color Skin Tone, and you can get it from your local beauty store. If you're living in London, you can get it at Superdrugs. Today I'm setting my base with my Sacha Beauty powder. Dab that onto a beauty sponge. And I'm just going to set that area. Okay, so now that my lids are set, I will go straight in with eyeshadow. And I'm using this color today from the Makeup Revolution Iconic Division palette, and I will apply the shade with my Real Technique crease brush, and I'm gonna put that right into the crease of my eyes. So next I'm using this olive color. The palette doesn't have any, the shadow doesn't have any name, guys, so I'm just going to point to the shadows. So it's this olive color I'm going to use next. I'm going to put that right into my crease as well on a clean fluffy blending brush. I'm using a light hand to apply the shadow into my crease, and I'm going in windshield wiper motion as well. So I will recommend for you guys to start light and build up the color if that's needed. Okay guys, so to darken up the crease, I'm using this color in the palette. This is a bit of a darker green. So I'm going to apply that right under the second color that I applied to my crease. And I'm using again a fluffy blending brush to apply the shadow. So I'm going to start first by applying the shadow to my outer crease, working the shadow into my outer crease, and then I'm going to move my way towards my inner crease using again windshield wiper motion. Okay, so next I'm going to use this brown, dark brown color, and I'm going to apply it to my outer V area just to darken up my outer V. So to apply the shadow, I'm using my Studio London Precise Blending Brush, and I'm going to focus that shadow right to my outer crease area. And the best way for you guys to get intense color or get a good amount of color on the lid if you tap the color on the lid. So after, I will need to blend that shadow out because you guys see how it look a bit blotchy. So I'm using another fluffy blending brush, and this is Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that I got in my Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. So I'm just using that fluffy side of the brush and with no product on it, guys, and I'm just gonna blend the area out to make it look seamless and flawless. Windshield wiper motion, and I'm moving my way from the outer crease towards the inner crease, or towards the center of my lid. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to clean up the lid. So I'm going to do a halfway cut crease, and I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn to create the half cut crease, and I'm using my concealer brush to apply the shadow to the lid swab. And I'm using my concealer brush to apply the concealer to my lid. So how I cut my crease is that I first apply the concealer to my lid, and then I will look up to transfer the concealer to my crease, and this will be then a guide for me to cut my crease, and I just go ahead and connect the dots until I have that nice defined cut crease. And once that crease is created, I just go ahead and fill in the lid. Now that I've cut my crease, I'll go back in with this dark eyeshadow from the palette, and I'm going to apply it to the outer V area just to have a nice blend to the inwards of my lids. So I'm just focusing on my outer V area. Yep, just like that. So next I'm using the olive eyeshadow in the palette to apply to the center of my lid. So I'm taking the olive shade on my fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to apply it to the center of my lid right there. I'm going to tap the shadow onto the lid. There we go. So now I'm going to take this shimmery pigmented green eyeshadow in the palette, and I'm going to apply it to the inner part of my lids, and I'm using my Fenty Beauty eyeshadow brush, and I'm taking the fluffy side of the brush to apply the shadow. Well guys, it looks like I need to wet this brush. Let me spray my brush. So I'm just going to spray my brush, my fixing mix. So I'm going to pat the shadow onto the lid. So let me just quickly apply some eyeliner and some lashes, and then we'll move on to the face. Okay, so moving back onto the eyes, I think I would like to apply some shadow to my lower lash line. So I'm thinking about using this dark shadow in the palette on my crease brush, my fluffy crease brush. So I'm just going to apply a bit of that shadow under my lash line. So now that is done, I would like to apply some shadow to my inner tear duct, and I'm going for a more gold silvery eyeshadow to my inner tear duct. So I'm thinking about using these two shadows from my Fenty Beauty Galaxy palette, and these two shadows are Sunburst and also Sublime. So I'm using Sublime and Sunburst, and I'm going to mix these two shades together and apply it to my inner tear duct. And now that the eyes are done, we're going to move on to the face. So I'm going to go in and conceal my face. And as concealer, I'm using my Fenty Beauty concealer, and this is in Caramel. I'm going to apply that to my look underneath my eyes. And with your concealer, guys, I advise you to bring it into your nose to just to give that nose a bit of contour. So bring it inwards like that. So I'm going to apply some to the bridge of my nose, my forehead, cupid bow, and my chin. You guys saw me do this plenty of times before, so it's nothing new. So to blend out my concealer, I'm using my damp beauty sponge. Okay, so now I'm just going to set the areas quickly with my Sacha Buttercup powder. And going in with my Sleek Contour palette, and I'm using the darkest shade in the palette to contour today. I'm going to apply that to my forehead and along the temples as well. Also along my jawline. Furthermore, with the same contour powder, I'm going to contour my nose. So I'm going to start my way here and move upwards to the start of my brows. So just to define the nose. And I'm going to apply that there. So I'm going to go ahead and dust away any excess powder from the areas where I set and contour. Next, I'm going to apply some blush, and I'm using my L'Oreal Paris brush. Why the hell brush? Okay, so I'm using my L'Oreal Paris La Blush in the color Rosewood. Next, we're going to apply some highlighter, which is my favorite part. So today I'm using my NYX highlighter, and this is the NYX Chromatic highlighter in the color Synthetica. And this is, it looks pink, guys. Look at that. It looks peachy pink, but when you apply it to your skin, it comes off as gold. So let me show you guys. So I'm gonna apply a bit on my temples as well. So as lip liner today, guys, I'm using my NYX lip liner, and this is a Nude Truffle. Next, I'm taking my Milani lipstick, and this is in the color Teddy Bear. On top of that color, I'm gonna apply my Fenty Beauty lip balm. Guys, this is my go-to lip gloss. Like, I wear it basically every day. I'm so in love with this, and a little go a long way. Just one swatch goes a long way. Okay, so now I'm just gonna set my face, and I'm using my NYX Dewy Finishing Setting Spray. So guys, this is the finishing look. And without further ado, I would like to let you guys know I would like to do a giveaway. Yes, in one of my previous video, I did mention that I'm going to give a giveaway, and it's finally time to do that giveaway. Okay, so I would like to give away these two beautiful palettes. So this palette is my Fenty Beauty, so you will get a brand new Fenty Beauty palette and a brand new Revolution Reloaded Iconic Division palette. So this is the palette that I used to create the look today, and also my Fenty Beauty palette. So yes, so these two palettes I would like to give away to one of my beautiful subscribers, and this will be an international giveaway, guys. So if you'd like to participate in this giveaway, there's just 4 simple rules that you will need to follow to automatically enter this giveaway. And these 4 simple rules are: first, you need to be subscribed to my channel and follow me on Instagram. Second, you will need to share this video with your friends and your besties. Third, you will need to like this video. And lastly, you need to comment down below and let me know your thoughts about my channel. Let me know what you like about my channel. So yes, guys, those 4 simple rules to enter the giveaway, and I'm so excited who's gonna win it. And thanks for you guys' support. You guys have been supporting me a lot, and I really appreciate it. I'm grateful. Without you guys, this would have been possible. And yes, thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for watching my videos. Every time when I upload them, I'm going up, my subscribers going up, so I'm happy for that as well. So I will see you guys in my next one, and don't forget to enter the giveaway if you like to win these 2 palettes, and follow the rules. And that's simply it for you to win, for you to be able to win 2 of these, well, for you to be able to win these 2 palettes. So yes, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.